So hello everyone, I'm Myrmonden, welcome to my live related review of Confrontation 100. So I'm excited about this episode, yeah, because the manga has been much better. That the last two chapters have been absolutely the best this year, right? November chapter definitely the best this year by far. So I think it's been interesting to see now the whole like, you know, Eren and Reina right down in the basement, the Tayber thing, blaming Eren as they did. That was great, blaming Eren. That was really good. So I was reading it, but yeah, I think it's gonna be a great chapter here. Okay, so it's Tayber in some kind of cart. Okay, target. That's the only point in time when all the modern army top brass is scared in the same place. Okay, so they do think they do they know? I'm wondering here. Talking about like some kind of attempt, right? Which makes sense that if they have enemies, they would attack them during this I don't know, reveal of the plan or whatever. Yeah, as he said, it's like yeah, all the top people are there. They could do it. But what I'm wondering here is, do they know that Eren is there and generally like the paradise, or do they mean some random revolt of like the Marleys? Oh, sorry, to the Elders to the Marleys. Yeah, or they mean that random people would revolt against them, or do they actually know about blah blah safety route? In that case, we should do our best. Since they're really determined to avoid some kind of attack here. But as we know, they already attacking them. Yeah, they kidnapped two of the warriors, as we saw last month, as well talking to Rainer. So they are attacking them already, but they're attacking the Titan instead of the actual Mars, I guess. For some time now, we've been mingling with society high class, and they were the aliens status, all the while we're keeping our eyes on the movement from paradise. So yeah, this seems to be a weird that the paradise people live, because it's like we were keeping our eyes on for movements on Paradise Island. But what should have been watching out? So yes, he did definitely. It's like yeah, absolutely. It's like the enemy has already crossed the ocean, so he knows that the Eren is there, or maybe not Eren particularly, but the general paradise people there. Yeah, so he knows that they are there then. Definitely. Which seems, how would you know that? They haven't done anything yet at this day. But anyway, I was like, how do they know this? But whatever. Until this very day, we could not grab the truth that the enemy we should have been most wary of when it comes to has two main enemies. The army inner circle description. Yeah, of course, there's some also some in struggles like who want to lead the country. So one's always in all kind of military struggles. Of course. Final plan. The bait before going is too great. He's like, yeah. He's like, let them do so. He has to take the toppers guy. I don't care about the general guys. See, I think Tayber is one of rules. He already kind of rules more than right. He's not ruled by the aliens pretty much. And he hates the aliens. Most of them be aliens. Yeah, I can't really get Tayber's mind, you know. Is he just trying to control the country by himself? Does he hate the aliens? Is it both? It's kind of hard to get exactly what he is in his mindset. The general here, Captain Maggot, right? He's like, yeah, but should we just let everyone people die here for no reason? Okay, he's very convinced they're gonna kill the lead Tayber. Very convinced. Why would he want to kill him though? Yeah, I'm like, why would he want to kill him? I mean, I guess he's kind of the actual leader, the effective leader, but do they know that? Like, did Eren know that? I mean, it's like, why? Yeah, it's like, is he a target? Does he have the power? That's what he's probably the guy with the Titan power though. So that's probably really hard to kill him at some kind of, you know, event, right? Because he can transform or so on. So do you really want to aim for him? But yeah, they're down the hole. I'm guessing this thing, the discussion now is happening before last chapter, like before it emptied out and dig the hole. Yeah, they're huge, like, oh, these monsters, because if this is afterwards, it would make no sense, wouldn't it? The aliens from the ghetto might rebel, of course. We are also devils, yeah. Okay, so this is that. Obviously it was before. Now it's back to the whole... After the Great Titan War... Okay, back to the actual story then. After the Great Titan War, we made a deal with Karl Fritz, as we know. Yeah, safety, sold the Eldian to Marley. And even though we were Eldians ourselves, we were spared persecution. The city only from the world. I learned of this today. I become head of the Tayber family, yeah. Well, it seems to be convinced that some kind of attack will happen now, right? I mean, given the first 10 pages here, talking about being attacked during this thing, it seems quite reasonable that something will happen, right? I mean, it's very foreshadowed that something's going to happen now, and I guess it would be kind of weird if nothing happened now to either him or the general. So, well, we know that they really took 2 of the war scores, that we know, but I mean, to some else not Eldians, like to the Marleys, like they would attack the Marley general or president, whatever they have, like that is. Something like that. Yeah. Here back to the hole. Yeah, no, this is not. It's back to that trap. Set next. Yeah, last month. Last chapter. And apparently they broke your bones because there's a really horrible falling. Apparently. Marley has several of these prepared in case, but yeah, it's like a gigantic, it's like a silo, yeah, like a gigantic pipe cylinder hole, right? Yeah, like a silo, I said. Yeah, in a place this narrow, we can't titanize. Can't we just like crush it around them? Probably shot to death. They prepared food for us. Like they're nice. Yeah, I mean, she was at Paradise. It's like I met him before. So he seems determined to die or something. Yeah, it's kind of more of this shadowy. Yeah, he created a gigantic wall, as we know. Here are the 3 great walls to be named after the 3 daughters of Ymir. Yeah, so it's her daughters. That's a good thing to know though, because it seems to be. Look at the ending of season 2. It seems to be like his daughters maybe. Reading the corpse and so on, but okay, so the 3 daughters of Ymir, that's her name, Maria, Rose, and Sheena. Okay, so we know what they are named after. Ymir, yeah. Okay, it's good to know. Yeah, millions of colossal titans. There's a plan early, yeah. As I explained earlier, all royal blood can enter there, we know that. But the royal household, because of the oath, can't use the power, yeah, as they know, because they're kind of weirdly pacifistic. Yeah, it was next to... It was touching, though, so yeah, if touching someone of the blood, they can do it. So that's how it works, right? Yeah, now it's the Eren healing his leg, right? He's going back to the... You tricked me! I say, Falcon, you tricked me, sir! I looked up to you! You were a great help, Falco. Your family? They did reach my comrades! No! Okay, so previous war, wait for Marley, there are magic weapons. Yeah, I'm thinking about that because now they can fly. They have like, you know, they have like airplanes, stuff like that. They have Zeppelin, so you could like bomb them. But I guess they can't stop like Amelia. Amelia seems quite many though. I haven't done the math, but it seems like more like 1,000 or so. Like the furthest wall is pretty big, right? But the two inner walls aren't that big. So how many like would actually be? Because they're quite sizable, right? Titan, they're quite big. Like how many would it be in the inner wall? It can't be that many in the smallest wall. But the outer wall, yeah, that could be thousands of them. But it's like millions, maximum 1 million. I'm thinking. It seems like seems a little overkill. But yeah, I guess they could attack them, but at the same time, you know, they couldn't stop all of them with the weaponry they have, I guess. Yeah, it's like a gigantic army just across the Titans have become. It's a nice image. Yeah, he's all of them just walking. They will just destroy everything. Yeah, Falk was like, we can take him out! It depends on me and Officer Brown if we can beat him. Then we can save everyone. That's great. Yeah, back to the smart head, of course. The day you crushed through the wall, I got my mom eaten, yeah. I remember that day, Rainer, when you got my mom eaten. I hate Titans. Yeah, to save the world. Okay, he crossed the ocean. I mean, how long has Eren been there? Cross the ocean, eat some food, you know, get some friends. But okay. I did the same thing you did all these years. But some are good people. Yeah, he's like, I can't kill everyone here. Yeah. Guess the history. Yeah, it's all about like. And they can fight and understand that now. Yeah, and Ryan, of course, can't admit it, of course. Yeah, after Marcel got eaten. The first, yeah, before they entered. Want to be a hero. I'm just a bad person, yeah. Yeah, I'm just a bad person. I could have betrayed them. I could have changed the past. Yeah, just kill me. Okay, I don't want to die. And people for some reason care about him. I don't want people to really like him, but it doesn't seem very. I think it's like forced charismatic, in my opinion. I think they actually had slightly bad writing there because it's like we see this guy cry, he's like, oh Willie, but I don't think what we've seen so far. He's like a very, you know, stereotypical rich guy. It's like, oh yeah, like doesn't seem to be actually be a very good guy at keeping these parties and speaking. So what we saw at least, it feels kind of like it's kind of like a shallow writing. He is popular. The end. That's kind of how it's presented, right? I think it's pretty like, I don't know. So you know, everyone's like standing up and crying, and like, oh oh, we love you, Willie, Tayber family. I think that's to me seems this is very forced to me. I have to say, because I don't see how or more why he's so extremely popular. People even hate him more. If this big head right now, most people should hate him more. Logically, you should hate him much more. Using your mind and emotion, right? So it's kind of like, why are they also emotionally attached to him? Is that his power, maybe? I hope it's a power. I hope the hammer type has a kind of power to make people like you or something, because that doesn't make sense. Everyone is clapping and crying even more. Eren. There are many probably the armors of the four most coming from your hands of battle. Yeah, I don't know why people are so extremely convinced by him, honestly. That was not a good enough speech to be like, yes, kill everyone. Like, no, I don't buy it, but okay. I will keep moving forward, Eren says now, so he might attack Tayber now at the end though. Until I destroy the enemy. His hand were bleeding though, so I think he might transform now. But see, Falco's kind of like, what's happening now? I officially cleared at this moment, so he's gonna transform now. I don't know what Falco's doing, like he's running into there. No, Eren is transforming, yeah. Eren is finally gonna attack them, and they are just, of course. See the head, will he eat Tayber? Yeah, I hope he's gonna go down now and eat. I hope he's gonna go down now and eat Tayber, right? Because you see his head flying out right from the wall, just behind him. So hopefully he's gonna go down there, right? And he's gonna kill Tayber, hopefully. Yeah, very much I hope so. Very much I hope so. Come on. Just smacks him. Hopefully we bite him. Hopefully he's gonna go down and like clip it in two, but okay. He goes down there and he smacks him, okay? Smacks him on the floor. Because, I mean, I think Tayber is another Titan, right? So what did he transform? I think, yeah, like, I expect him to be transformed. So it's better to go down and snipe his neck, get the brain thing right, would be better. Than this slap. Because he probably can't transform from it. The war begins! It does cut him in two there, but I'm just down for if we kill him, because he probably is a Titan himself. I just think that Tayber is probably a Titan, right? So I don't really believe it's cutting him will actually, yeah, like, kill him. That's the end of it. Yeah, the ending was really good. But, and the rainer part, like, falling down and so was good. But I think this was a badly paced chapter. I think it was pretty good, but it's like, it probably could have been half pages. It's 40 pages though, which actually is usually shorter. Some of them are 60 or so, but it felt like it was a 20 to be honest, right? Because the first part, when he's talking about, oh, they're probably gonna attack me, it's like, that could have been like 1 or 2 pages. I was compared to like one piece of something, oh, that probably could have been like 3 pages, right, at most. So there's a lot of dialogue there. Doesn't add anything really. It's like, oh, we're both devils. It's like, it doesn't really add much. You can just say that they're gonna attack me, we're both devils, the end. They don't have to do like 10 pages of that. I think that's the problem with the Titan always, unfortunately. That's like 10 pages to say something you say 1 page, right? Because the chapter feels extremely short. I mean, the ending here is really good. But it's like, how much actual, you know, wow, it's more like I read 35 pages to get the last 5, right? The other page wasn't that strong, so I like the chapter, but it also feels like, as a monthly, this is a problem, it doesn't really feel like it works very good as a monthly thing. This to me is kind of a weekly, I mean, the information got in this chapter is the level of a weekly chapter, right? So I think that's a problem, which I feel at least. But yeah, I don't think it died. It was obvious he was going to be attacked though, the whole foreshadowing, that was very obvious. The rainer part was good too, but I don't think he died. I think he's a Titan. Yeah, I think that who else would be the Titan of their family? It makes no sense. I mean, it makes somewhat sense that he would not be it, because he would have to die then, right, by age. Because he can only be alive for a certain number of years. But he could, of course, have eaten the Titan part when he's older. He could have done it when he was like 25 or, you know, so on, right? Doesn't have to do it when you're 10. Like most of the Titans, they are young. like Raiden was only living as children, but he could have done that when he was older. Whatever, right? But I mean, generally, he could have done older. The family could be like, you have to inherit the power. As I mentioned there, when I got in the family, I learned history. I kind of envisioned that when he got this history of the Fritz and so on, and he learned the truth of the world, so to speak, he probably would get to eat the power too at that time frame. And that could have been like 2 years ago, 5 years ago. Yeah, that could have been recently, right? So he could actually be. But I still imagine him being a Titan though. Like, who asked for to be in the family? Maybe his children, but that, I don't know. That's like, they seem too young for that. Why would he skip it? So I think he probably has it. Him, maybe his wife or so. Yeah, someone's close to him, but there was someone. I mean, there was image earlier here, right? When we see him looking at his family. Go back here quickly, but it was like in the middle of the chapter, like when he started his speech again. That was nice though, when he was like envisioning all these cross titans attacking them. That was a great image. Yeah, here before he started talking about cross titans at page 40, 14. I mean, he looks to his family. I think it's like a woman there, dressed in black. There's much more. You know, she stands out a lot, much more than the other people there. She could be like his wife, or so, maybe his daughter. But I think it's his wife. I think, and she could be the Titan, perhaps. Otherwise, I can see it happening as well. Yeah, something like that. But I mean, generally, it feels like it's either him or some of the people he's looking at right now at page 14 here. There's either one of those people that should be the Titan controller, right, of the Hammer family, of the Tayber Hammer power. So I think, yeah, but he probably isn't. He probably isn't dead, because he just cut him in two instead of like actually getting the brain right. You have to get the brain for Titan. So that's probably going to be an issue there. That being said, though, you have to heal himself first, so before he can transform, I guess. So he might get it. But regardless, I cannot see that Eren will have to fight Titan next chapter. And probably not Reiner. I mean, one of those people, either him or one of his family members, are going to transform and fight him probably. So what is going to happen? But anyway, Eren, the Reiner part was pretty good. I liked it. Eren is like, you know, I realize too now that this thing must have to go forward. Trap thing is pretty interesting. But what I don't like with the Titan though is that it seems to be a very like, she's talking about, oh, this is like a very good trap. It's made so Titans can't transform because it's too tight, so we will kill ourselves and yada yada, right? And that's all good and then. That has kind of empty trap thing. That's great, but how would they know about it? I think there's a little plot hole there, maybe. I don't know. It feels like, how would they know about it? Like, we see she's like probably Connor or someone else, like he did something. That was the guy that trapped him, right? She recognized him there from Paradise, I guess. But it's kind of like, how would they know about it? It's like she doesn't know about it. Because like a specific trap for Titans, right? So they don't tell Titans about it. So how would they infiltrate and get this secret out? I mean, it's a very, very specific secret to get, right? It's like a secret that's kept away from most of the army, I guess, in the actual place they're infiltrating. So it's like, how would they know? But anyway, I think it was a good chapter generally. But I don't think it's dead. I don't think it's dead. Anyway, see you guys next month and have a great day.